dish. Give up the dish. Oh, we need the dish. We gotta have that dish. Oh, we want the dish. Give up the dish. Oh, we need the dish. We gotta have that dish.
This week's Dish segment is presented by Dish. Dish, tuned into you. To learn more, call 1-844-CARL-DISH or go to dish.com.
Wow, what an opening.
New dish.
Wow. New dish, new sheriff in town.
Wonderful. This is exciting. It has the fresh, young spin a dish needs.
Right. Wow, that was cool.
I'm younger than him.
Yeah, but not funk music is new.
No. He said Carl Dish.
Dish.
Are you going to be hanging around doing this? I mean, that's really odd. It's like we're on a date with a new girl.
This is awkward.
There's her old fat girlfriend still.
Is there a curtain that we could draw to the window?
I could wear a mask, or I could go get my...
Would you let Earl have his time? No one ever interrupted you, Vito.
That's not true.
Go ahead, Earl.
It's time for some Rosie O'Donnell dish in our new segment, Every Rose Has Its Thorn.
This is great. Yeah. Because every time there's Rosie O'Donnell related to...
What's going on with Rosie?
Rosie and Elizabeth Hasselbeck have been trading war words over a new book is coming out about The View, in which Rosie has made some comments that she had a little bit of a crush on Elizabeth Hasselbeck, but not in a sexual way.
Oh, well, isn't that what a crush is?
That is what a crush is.
No, she just admired...
she had a man crush on her.
Get right.
And of course, Hasselbeck, who's out promoting a new book, her own new book, she didn't take it too kindly. She called the comments offensive and disturbing.
All right, let's just play this game. If someone says, hey, I'm attracted to you, and you're like, shut up, that means that you think that they're a beast.
Right,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
That used to happen to you in elementary school.
Also, Elizabeth Hasselbeck, you're a lady. You've heard this from men a million times.
That's what she said. She said if a man would have said that, it would have been offensive.
No, it isn't. We hear it all the time. Oh, man, if things would have been different then. Or like, I always had a crush on you. Yeah. This happens constantly to women. No, don't act like it doesn't. Don't act like every time something like that gets said, it's newsworthy.
I guess it's true, though. Every rose has its thorn. Wow.
Between two thorns.
Yeah. I'll tell you something right now. Fucking Earl is bringing it. I mean, he's got us arguing. Yeah. He's got us shooting back and forth.
He's tearing the men and the women apart. Right. It's like a gender war in here. We've never had this before.
No, we never had this with Vito's old slow stories. Mm-mm. Yeah.
Well, Rosie did retort to those comments.
She had retorted. Nice language.
She said, hey, my crush on you is not sexual. Sorry you got scared. Surely you recall before it all went wrong, I never objectified you, but I did find you fantastic. Broadway shows, my pool. We were friends once. Love you, kid. Oh, I always did.
Oh.
Wow.
Look, this goes to show that women, like men, only care about looks.
This is not true.
Because there's Rosie.
If it proves anything, it's that Rosie thinks like a man.
That's what I mean. That's exactly what I mean. She is literally, and I guess we could say that gay women really, we do know who plays the guy in this. I know some people get mad at that.
Right.
In
some
this case,
do.
it's Rosie.
But some don't. Some are like, I'm kind of the dude. You're like, oh, okay.
That's Emma.
Right.
So there's a little, a bit of war words between two former View hosts, again, as this new View book comes out very soon.
I think it's called Women Who Punch, and I definitely want to, our own Jenny McCarthy has already put out some stuff about what a bitch that fucking show was. And Elizabeth Hasselbeck, I didn't know that she was fired. She fucking brings up about how she was fired.
Oh, really?
And then Fox picked her up. I always thought that she jumped from The View to the Fox, like, I can't take this shit anymore.
Yeah, I thought she was sick of it.
And she was crushed. She said, what can I do? How can I change? You want me to be pro the Clintons? You want me to wear an Obama shirt? I'll do it. She's very religious, though, that Elizabeth Hasselbeck.
Oh, yeah?
She lives in Tennessee. That's how religious she is.
God's country.
Yes, God's country. You're right, Chris.
All right, moving on to that pretty young thing, Justin Bieber.
Bold choice playing Michael Jackson when some decided not to play his music anymore.
Let me just say this. Some kids got blown. So what, Earl?
Whatever.
Wow,
But
we
by the
never
way,
had sections like this with great music.
yeah, and just tension. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like there's
this
real
is-
tension here.
Yeah. This is the pretty young thing.
Justin Bieber, he does take a page out of Michael Jackson's playbook by sleeping.
Rape someone.
With kids?
No, nothing with kids.
The elderly?
He admits
That'd be
to
interesting.
sleeping in a hyperbaric chamber.
Yeah, he really wants to be Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
He's doing it to, he says, to relieve stress. And, he's battling anxiety. And also,
Me too.
and he said it has helped him a great deal, especially now that he's married to the lovely Haley Baldwin.
A friend of mine was in one of those things and farted and almost died.
Oh my God.
The Dutch
That's
oven
toxic.
of Dutch ovens.
He also added that he still has feelings for Selena Gomez.
Why did
his
you
ex.
shouldn't say that?
However,
Engaged.
but
I
they-
said he just wants to have sex with her one more time.
That's all.
No, he's married to Haley Bolt.
Oh, they already had the ceremony.
Yeah.
I didn't see the service.
Yeah, they were married in the hipster church.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And the minister said to them, "Don't worry, there's a dude in the sky keeping an eye on you right now."
He's a pretty cool dude.
Yeah.
Now, my brand new segment
Oh, good.
Oh.
is dealing
Oh,
with
God.
Oh, my wife.
We were.
is dealing with A-Rod's possible cheating on fiance Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, boy. I love these segments.
Yeah, really
See how
good.
easy it would have been, Vito?
That's
this-
not even a wife. It's a fiance.
Also, like, this is going to be a segment where you just talk about people's wives?
Yes.
Is that the segment? Okay, cool.
Oh, my wife. Huh?
My wife. Very nice.
That could have been the Justin Bieber segment, even.
Yeah.
You know?
More appropriate because that's a wife. This is a fiance.
Come on, this is going well.
It's Borat. We
My
love
wife's
Borat.
virgin.
A much success.
Oh, this is great. You got everybody doing their impressions.
Zoe Gregory,
Oh, boy.
Oh, God.
a Playmate model, former Playmate and fitness model. She claims that A-Rod was sexting her just a month before he announced his engagement to Jennifer Lopez, and that he sent dick pics.
Oh, my God.
I heard that he set one shot that was a close up of his asshole.
Is that what she likes?
Really
That was her
close.
request.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have done that on his own.
And he was asking her if he could bring in another lady for a threesome.
Oh, what-
J-Lo?
Yeah. Maybe that was it. That's where J-Lo was going. Well, I guess that blew up in our faces.
Yeah, damn. Well,
A-Rod's reps have, quote, laughed off the allegations, saying that he's never even met this woman. And it also came out today that she is also an adult film actress under the name Robin Banks.
I like the idea of them laughing it off. Like, A-Rod cheating on...
Never.
You can quote this.
Is there any way that A-Rod and J-Lo are going to stay married, though? Does anyone believe that?
I don't think they make it to the altar, and then you can't even play the "My Wife" drop.
My wife!
We were.
My wife, and
I think it will. I think they're going to get to the altar, but I don't think if it goes 3 years, it'll be a miracle.
3 years. No,
Yeah.
if it goes away.
No, she doesn't keep the marriages together. This will be her fourth, fifth marriage.
She's a man eater, you're saying. She's a man eater.
I'm reading some of the early reviews coming in.
Okay.
I'm predicting that the soul food dish will be better than the pasta dish. Vito should really have to be quiet so Earl can show him how dish is done uninterrupted. And this one I love. You had me at every rose has its thorn.
Shouldn't that have been every Rosie has its thorn?
Well, you got to go with what you have.
Yeah.
All right, now we're going to talk baby love with Michael Rappaport.
Baby love, my baby love, I need you, oh how I need your love.
Man, this is just going so well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really
smooth.
good. all the sounds.
Makes me think Earl would be good at doing the morning introduction every day, too.
Oh, you'd be great at
I
it.
think the youngsters over here are really good at it.
Michael Rappaport, he's in this war of words with the rapper Kodak Black. Kodak Black compared himself to Nas, Tupac, and Biggie,
What?
No.
to which
You
Rappaport...
don't spit them rhymes.
Rappaport replied, comparing yourself to Tupac, Biggie, and Nas is like a basketball player in his backyard shooting air balls and comparing himself to an NBA player.
I've done that.
And he told him to, quote, get the fuck out of here with that crazy shit. Kodak Black...
That does sound like him.
Kodak Black didn't take it too kindly. Excuse me. And he said, I love my crackers now, but y'all have to tell this dumbass cracker to stop playing with me, man. For real. Stay out of black folks' business, for one. Then tell him to go listen to my album. And after he goes listen to my album, tell him to suck a baby dick.
Oh,
That's why it's called
God.
Baby Love.
Oh, my God. Baby love.
Yeah,
That's
that's
not the kind of baby love. I thought
Benji.
someone was having a baby.
Can't do that dish, man.
Dude, he did it in Dish. He owns Dish now.
Yeah.
It's a segment.
He's the fucking guy. I'll tell you, we've never been this up for one of your dishes, dude.
There's a lot of pedo stuff,
Yeah,
though.
we're
in
really
these days.
tired of pulling
Sorry,
teeth.
I didn't know that it was a pedophilia dish. I just thought I was.
Dude, all you got to do is get a reaction. Look at Tim Dillon blowing up right now. And
GD.
he dressed up like John McCain's daughter and said that John McCain fucked his own daughter.
Uh-huh.
And people are loving it.
Yeah. Controversial.
Yes.
That'll get you somewhere.
That moves the New York Post. Why would you go buy it instead of it? Look, you just went by it.
You went by
That
it.
was a still.
That's a still.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's gone in. Oh, that's still a still, is it?
No, this is
Fucking-
a video.
Before my father died, I had a baby with him. And it will be raised in captivity. It'll be raised privately to be the greatest politician that has ever lived. My name is Meghan McCain, and I'm on a news show called The View. And Donald Trump, that fucking riverboat casino captain, is talking shit about my father again. My father was tortured for 100 years for this fucking country. And he came back and he started 7 wars because he's a gentleman. Fuck you, Trump. I'm gonna wear my father's skin mask, and I'm gonna primary Trump from the right. Come on The View, bitch. If you're that tough, come on The View. You want it, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez? You want this shit? You want to fuck these tits, Trump? You want to fuck these tits? No, you don't. You want to suck cock. But I won't fuck you because the only person I'll fuck is Daddy. I'll fuck his corpse. I'll fuck Daddy's corpse.
All right, let's. That is not our show. It's Tim Dillon.
Yeah, that's Tim
That
Dillon.
is Tim Dillon, and his comments speak entirely for
Thank
himself.
you
Yeah,
very much.
very
Earl.
professional.
Cover dish.
You know, the great boy just fell in love with AOC last night. Oh, did you see that?
Oh, no, I didn't.
He just found out about her and loves her.
Really?
Yeah. He gains. And the Last OG is starting again soon.
Oh, nice. I really liked that first season.
Me too. I don't think the entertainer is back. I think he's got a new gig.
Oh, really?
Go ahead, Earl. Don't let us interrupt you.
All right, I'm borrowing a page from Maury's book for another brand new segment called
You are not.
Love segments.
Wendy Williams rushed to the hospital after learning that her husband had a baby with his alleged mistress.
Can I just say this? He's no damn good.
So he is the father.
Yeah, that's the look of it.
That's okay.
She went on an epic bender that resulted in her hospitalization, and he has basically stayed with said mistress and with the new baby.
Well, he's
and
got a kid, you know?
Yeah.
He's got to raise
They
that
had a
kid.
family.
He's
Now,
a family man.
she
now.
was living in the sober house, right? She
Yes.
leaves the sober house, gets so hammered, she has to go to the hospital. How drunk are you that you go to the hospital? Chris
Yeah.
wouldn't even go.
No.
He drank 2 fucking bottles of vodka.
I had to be dragged there by some EMTs after cracking my head on the pavement.
PYTs took you to the
BYT. That was Justin Bieber, right?
young thing.
This is the best, Michael. I love this song so much.
My problem with it is lyrics. It's embarrassing lyrically.
I'm still an off the wall guy.
I'm living off the wall too. And if I was Chris, I'd be running for it. What's the other big hit?
That side one is just killer. Don't stop till you get enough.
Oh yeah, that song is so good.
That's the best song.
What's the other one? Get on the Floor is a monster song.
Was he saying that to a child?
Oh no.
No, but you put on
Now it makes sense.
You put on side one of Off the Wall in any club, it's burning it down. Still.
It makes me feel like
Look how adorable he looked at.
Yeah.
it makes me feel like
Watch this when it kicks in. You couldn't go into a club without hearing this. What are you saying, Earl? Where are you at on this?
What segment is this?
This is, what's her name? The girl from Livingston?
Yeah, that was Wendy Williams. She's in the hospital after learning her husband.
She says she will not leave this fucking husband. She tells everybody. And people say that he abuses her physically, blah, blah, blah. He's the one who locked her up in the rehab in the sober house, so he has a little more freedom to move around. He gets the checks.
He's like the executive producer of the show, too, I think.
Yeah, what's that mean?
But now
he shows up and gets the checks.
But now it sounds a bit like gaslighting. Like he's feeding her the booze and locking her up.
Yeah. It's always been that. And she goes around giving other people advice about things. Howard, she started shit with Howard the other day. He fucking gave her one fucking shot across the bow, and that was the end of it. She's back in fucking rehab.
Staying on the addiction theme, we have an Andrew Zimmern addiction update and this week's White Lines dish.
Vision, dreams of passion. And all the while I think of you.
This was the first song of the summer for me.
Oh, I wish this was still playing.
Yeah, the celebrity chef Andrew Zimmern describes his year of being homeless in New York in 1990. He claimed that he didn't shower that entire time.
Wait, we're talking about the guy who eats weird foods? Like he eats like bizarre foods and stuff?
Like dicks and stuff.
I have never heard of him before.
Yeah.
Well, would you say that this is the year he was living off the wall?
So
he was he was homeless for a year. He was living off of Sullivan Street. He lived in an abandoned house, and he said things got so bad that he didn't shower for a year. The rats were unbelievable the way he had to steal Comet and basically draw it around in a circle where he slept on a pile of clothes.
That's how I keep ghost out.
So this is probably why he doesn't have a problem eating balls and asshole.
Yeah.
He loves it.
So yeah, he was describing he called it his year in hell.
Yeah, but he didn't pay any rent, so who's the fucking loser now?
He saved money.
Now we have a new dish host, new segments, and I think Lonely Island put it best for this next dish.
Just in my past.
What the fuck?
They just did those pants.
Just in my past.
D. Snyder, frontman of
Oh boy, here we go. He's not going to take it.
frontman for Twisted Sister, took the Hard Rock Cafe to task.
Ooh, that's where you work, right?
Yeah, for promoting rap and pop artists on their video channels.
That's what you run.
That's what I do. Whoa. Yes. He was very upset. He was on Twitter. A fan wrote him complaining about this
Earl?
about pop and hip hop being at the Hard Rock Cafe. He went ballistic, just totally lit up the Hard Rock Cafe for saying he was like, "This is the place for Cream and the Stones and Zeppelin and hard rock," and not forgetting the fact that, of course, guys like Eric Clapton played on R&B records as a side gig while in Cream.
Sure.
And that the Hard Rock Cafe was always a music venue first, as opposed to a rock and roll venue. Now, it featured rock because it was the prevailing music of the day when it opened, but it has since evolved into incorporate hip-hop, rock, R&B, and soul.
That just hit me in the gut, Earl. In a way that Vito never has.
No.
He's just reading out of like the employee complaint thing right now from at his other job.
How dare you? How dare you come in here with racism?
Yeah.
He's just jealous.
What is racism?
Don't you ever feel like you're more intelligent than the black man?
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
You said it with your eyes.
And your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep them closed then.
Yeah, the Hard Rock responded on Twitter. It's like we rock and roll is a spirit. We still love rock and celebrate rock, but we are also lovers of music. Is that so bad?
Was that Johnny who said that?
No, actually, I got to give Johnny credit for bringing the story to me. We were at the Hard Rock, and he was grumbling. He was like, "Did you see that prick? What Dee Snider said about the
He
Hard Rock?"
fucking hates Dee Snider. It's the old-fashioned Jersey versus Long Island.
Yep.
We've seen it time and time again.
Reared its ugly head.
And Johnny said to me, everybody from Long Island is a racist.
He said that.
Yeah, he did.
As you know, everyone.
Well, he went from the Alec Baldwin family, Jerry Seinfeld,
All right.
Rosie O'Donnell, and Billy Joel.
All right. He's making a
Oh,
lot of
and the
points.
Good Rats.
Got
Raging
Leslie
racist.
West.
Leslie West? I thought he was from Queens.
I thought he was
Far enough out that it's Long
Same
Island.
same thing.
It's different.
Well, where you live, it's different, but you know what happens when you get deeper
You
past
get
the airport.
You get the Floral Park. It's fucking Long Island.
Okay.
This is a dish story that's close to home for me because it involves my good friend, Miss Ellen Barkin.
Oh, personal dish.
She's pissed about the way
Wait,
she's.
there's no segment for this?
It's coming. She's pissed about the way she's being promoted on the new season of Animal Kingdom, and it sounds like to me the bitch is back. Yeah, Ellen's really upset about how she's not being promoted. Twitter, the TNT Twitter page is doing all these teaser promos for the new season, the fourth season of Animal Kingdom, which she stars in. And they had one particular segment where they had all of the stars basically saying, "Hey, it's great to be back on the set. It's great to be here. I can't wait to the new season. You're going to love it." Everyone except for Ellen Barkin.
Wow.
Holy shit.
That speaks loudly.
That's fucking ageism, dude.
And that's exactly what she said.
Interesting.
And
You
she
think that's what it
screamed,
is?
and she screamed, it was like, where she plays the matriarch of the show. She's like, where's the matriarch? The woman who owns the house, the one who sets up, because they're a crime family. She sets up all the crimes, and she put a hashtag at one point, ageism. And
He's right.
And I got a little back show dish about the show. The last season, Dennis Leary did a season-long stint on the show. They were supposed to have a sex scene, and it got mysteriously cut because no one knows why. Because she felt that it was
No one wants
middle-aged.
to see Dennis Leary having sex. That's wrong.
No, her attitude and a lot of people's attitudes was that it's they're trying to highlight the young guys, the action part of it, and they don't want to see two middle-aged people having sex.
Do you realize all the time that we've been doing Dish, this is the first Dish exclusive? That Earl went out and
That's true.
worked it like a journalist, and we just had to have just dull Dish all this time.
Segmentless dish.
You're right. There was no segment to it. Makes me wonder what Earl could do with the intro.
I know. Yeah, I think you would make it really great. Like different parts of the intro.
Now, one of the actors also responded to it, saying that we have more women on the set this season more than ever before. To which Ellen wrote, "Who paid you to say that?"
Oh shit! Fucking burned.
Someone just got fucked up. Her barking is worse than their biting.
Now, when you hear that sound, you know it's time for Ariana Grande news.
Why though?
Like, you know.
It's like it's War of the Worlds in it?
Oh, I'm fucking scared. Is Ariana okay?
Can't stay down. Ariana Grande news is coming.
Now, she kicked off her Sweetener tour a week and a half ago, and she's already alienated both fans and photographers. The
Her
fans
two
are
biggest things.
The fans are upset over the tour merchandise, which of course is always highly priced, and they claim it looks very amateurish. And at one point, someone wrote that one of the T-shirts has it looks like a giant blue penis on it. So,
no.
So
Let's see it.
Yeah, so she was slammed over the artwork because
Swedish shirt. he puts up.
There, that's the shirt.
Like a hanging dick. Well, and what's the top part then?
Looks like a couple of dicks hanging
It's
out.
more like intestines.
Look, I'm taking a look at these shirts. They don't look great quality. I'll give you that.
I love them, but I want 3.
And she's also
Thank you. Next.
That looks nice. Property, the Sweetener tour.
Ooh, I want that one.
Is there one that says
$75
Bring
shirt?
Back Pete?
Well, that shirt is $75.
Yeah, it's worth it.
You know what? Here's 80. Keep the
Baby,
change.
I'm worth it.
Baby, I'm worth it.
Baby, I'm worth it.
You got that? Just that instead. Oh, look, he's not part of this. You know.
You could have had this great
Dude,
dick
why
shirt.
can't you do fun dishes like this?
There's some good stories. Some weeks there's bad stories. Some weeks there's great stories.
No. It has nothing to do with
You
it. The
never
delivery.
brought,
all the music,
like
the
a-
fucking We're the World's thing.
I've never heard you
Nothing
do.
to do with Ariana Grande.
Of course you do.
I was a fiance.
Now, didn't some rapper die that she liked before something?
Mac Miller.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Mac and me.
Yeah.
that was her second to last boyfriend.
Oh boy.
Oh, Jesus
Who's
Christ.
she dating now? Just her friends?
I believe she is single now.
That's the single thing for her.
And photographers are pissed off, notably news
Why
agencies,
now?
because they, obviously they want to cover the tour, and she's basically set up all these stipulations to where they have to get permission for the shots. They use the shots that they shot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she gets, you shoot it, you send it to her. If she approves it, you can use it.
I love it.
As opposed to, hey, we shoot it, because these guys are on deadline like everybody else, because you have concert reviews to do and everything else. The process is just taking too long, because guess what? She's on tour, and it's probably the last thing on her mind as far as approving photographs.
Right. I'm looking at Instagram. They put up a picture of Earl. People are saying, way better. Took show to a whole new level. Who can it be now? Get him, Earl. Earl's killing it. And a little gossip, a little fun. Earl is the man, best dish ever. Sorry, Vito.
You're getting
That's
smoked.
the fans and photographers fucking putting out the Ariana Grande fucking sounder. How many sounders did you have, Vito?
And who's having a baby? And I had last dish.
Oh, this is much better than who's having a baby.
No, fuck you, man. Who's having a baby?
are not. See how he tries to turn it negative when today was like the first positive dish ever.
Yeah, it's great.
This is good dish,
Oh,
man.
what did you say back to them about me being on Chip Chipperson?
Yes. Oh, 6:30 will be the time.
Now you're gonna get me killed. People are gonna know where I travel. Shit. All right. So did you say yes or no?
I was waiting. I was going to give you the time first.
Well, the Christine already came by and made me give them thumbs up.
Okay, so I'll say the
So
yes.
they went around you. Now that Vito's got so much extra free time, maybe he can have that job.
That's a
that
good
Chris
idea.
will just take back.
Can't wait to get that.
They're all taking jobs from you, Vito.
Yeah, I've lost dish.
Nice statement. Nice dull statement. Yeah, I lost it. Go ahead, Earl.
Lurch, a.k.a. Kris Humphries, is back in the news.
Oh, shit.
Talking that
Hit
shit.
him with a 1965 insult. Now, Kris Humphries, I would have thought would look more like the Monsters.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah,
Actually.
the Lurch.
You have that?
Lurch was tall.
But you're playing the Monsters theme,
Oh,
and then you bring up Lurch from the Addams
Oh,
Family.
no.
Shit, is it too late to get Vito back in here? This thing
He'd
is
never
falling.
make this mistake.
No, I'm TV guy, okay?
That is true. That's
Yeah.
his one thing.
So you
Name
got
every member of the Monsters and the people in the Addams Family that coincide.
So Morticia versus Mom Munster.
Mom, what's her name?
Grandpa versus Grandpa?
All right, stop it. I'm sorry, Earl. Get back to what you were saying about the
Grandpa
Kardashians.
versus Grandpa.
All right, Kris
That could be a new segment, though. Grandpa versus Grandpa.
Put me in it. I'll fucking put me in it.
Kris Humphries, he finally opens up about his marriage his
He had to open up his ass because he got fucked.
we lost Gail.
Yeah.
You all right?
Did you ever see any of the episodes that he was on the
my God.
Kardashians? They were fucking amazing. He would just be sitting there where all this action is going on around him.
Fucking house
And then
plan.
he'd be like, well, Kim, whatever you want to do.
Well, he finally opens up about his 72-day marriage to
My
her.
wife.
He tells the Players Tribune that he
What's
doesn't
the
want to be.
Players Tribune?
It's Derek Jeter's. Jeter started this. It's basically where the players get to tell their story unfiltered.
Oh, okay.
You know, to tell like candid stories.
Kind of like filtered excellence, but it's unfiltered.
That's yours.
Yes, it's kind of like a sports magazine written by athletes. That's kind of the best way to describe
For
it.
us, by us.
For us, by.
Yeah.
Cool.
Boo boo.
But he opens up about the marriage, and he said, you know, it was basically pure hell. And he goes, he didn't even realize he's that guy. And he describes his worst experience during the whole thing was right after they broke up.
Eating her out. Was that his worst experience?
His worst experience was in the city of
Philly?
Philadelphia. He said where it was just merciless to the point where he couldn't play anymore. He just wanted to shrivel up and die.
People fucked with him so bad he felt like he couldn't play. He's a fucking professional ball player.
I mean, he ended up playing 13 years, but he said, I'm always going to be known as that guy.
How tall is he?
I believe he's 6'8".
That's all? He seems taller.
He's 6'9", according to Wikipedia.
Oh, it's close.
And he played for 13 years. He said, you know what? I'll always be known as the guy who got dumped by Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, dish. Yeah,
But
Kris really makes the decision.
In those 9 years, he played for like 13 teams.
No, he played for 9 teams in 13 years. And he just retired this year. And now he is opening and successfully managing a string of 5 guys in the Midwest.
Successfully fucking managing.
No, why'd you bury the lead on this dish?
How many's he got?
I think he has 4.
That's not related to Ariana Grande anyway, Kris.
That means your cheeseburger's ready. Is he going to do something about those peanuts on the floor? I know a lot of people are going to
Sweep up. Here's an idea. Get a janitor.
Eminem's daughter has only one thing to say about him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Haley?
Haley Joe.
Yeah, Haley Jade. She is 23 years old, a graduate of the University of Michigan, and she is now an Instagram star after posting a
Let me see
series.
what she's doing, because remember, she was just a little baby.
And now she's just showing off the new
Jada?
body and sporting ripped abs while
Wow.
doing it.
And where's she living? Where's that picture?
I believe this is she's on spring break.
Okay. Well, she is a beautiful kid. Now,
Yeah.
what did she say about her dad? They're close, right?
Yes, everything is hunky dory as far as look at the shot here. Everyone's commenting about the abs.
Yeah.
And basically she was living kind of a normal life, but I think that's going to change once her Instagram followers have now hit 1.5 million.
Jesus.
Would you say that everyone's trying to stan her? Are we still saying that?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And now here's our last dish, and it's going to
Oh.
walk all over you.
These boots are made.
Yeah.
And that's just what they'll do.
Me and Cashmere song.
These boots
are gonna walk all over Vito.
Oh, Cash.
Vans is going to be putting out a Bowie themed sneaker next week.
So, but not a boot, right?
Not a boot, but a Bowie themed sneaker. There'll be 4 different models.
And
Okay.
we're not playing Bowie. We're playing Nancy.
Sinatra.
Okay. So, what do they look like?
I believe. I mean,
I think they're from every era.
yeah, I think it covers every. I think there's a.
What would you
Ziggy.
get? Would you get the Thin White Duke?
Interesting. I think.
Would you get the Aladdin Sane?
I think that I would have to go with the Ziggy. Look at it.
Well, there's no pictures of him on there.
Right there on the bottom left would be the one. Like all of these.
Yeah, these are the 4.
I feel like I thought it would be like a little more
go.
inspired.
Gold.
I'll go top left because I think that one has. That's the closest to
black, girl.
Because it says Bowie.
I mean, what's the top right one supposed to be? The yellow.
That was when he was Yellowbeard for a couple of years.
Okay.
Old Yeller. He acted in that movie.
Yeah, so those Bowie-themed sneakers will be out next week. Also, there is a Bowie movie in the works.
What?
But it does not have the blessing of the Bowie estate.
No.
Duncan Jones has basically said...
he should do the movie.
Yeah, please.
They want to do this film that covers his period when he comes to America, right before you...
Coming to America. Get Eddie Murphy.
Great title.
We'll cover the period where he comes to America and basically gets the inspiration to create the Ziggy character.
Well, that's the thing everybody wants to see. I got the perfect name for it. Ready? Bowie-hemian Rhapsody.
I smell Oscar.
I smell shit.
Yeah, so it's going to be one of those Bowie movies with no Bowie music in it.
No thanks.
Which is going to be kind of...
What was that Velvet Goldmine that people fucking love and it's a piece of garbage that should
That's
be
not
fucking
good.
eaten by fucking termites?
I remember the Hendrix movie where there was no Hendrix music
it's
in it
terrible.
either. And I'm like, what's the point?
You're like, what the fuck is this?
It's a direct quote.
You're like, my ass ought to go back to Queens.
And that is my inaugural dish. This
Unbelievable.
Wow.
this week's this week's dish segment is presented by Dish. Tuned into you. To learn more, call 1-844-CALL-DISH or go to dish.com.
Give us the dish.
Ow.
We've got the dish. He gave us some dish. Earl got the dish.